What's up, guys? My name is Humphrey and welcome to my YouTube channel. I started this to have a focus on personal finance. I feel like there's a lack of education for the public out there on what they should be doing with their money, how they should be spending it, if they're spending too much, if they're spending too little, if they're saving too much. I doubt you're saving too much, but we'll talk about that soon. And yeah, I just wanted to start it because I was inspired by so many of the other YouTubers out there. You know, my knowledge on the subject of personal finance can hopefully be useful to some of you guys out there for sure. So I think, I'm just going to introduce myself a little bit and talk about maybe what some of my first videos are going to be. And I think that, if you do happen to watch the entirety of this video, I appreciate that. Thank you. And we'll see how big we can grow this thing. And for now, it's just for fun. And that's all it's going to be. It's just for fun and to educate people, because I feel like there's just not a lot of education, as I said before. So my name is Humphrey and I'm 31 years old. I live in the Bay Area. I actually live at home. This is my father's house, but we will see what happens in the future. And right now I'm an entrepreneur. I have a e-commerce brand online. It's called Craft and Oak, and we do okay. We are profitable, and in the past we have been more profitable, but as of late, not as profitable, not so much so that I could move out on my own in the Bay Area because it's quite expensive here. However, I have had success running that business, and overall we have made money off the business, which is great. And right now I'm kind of in between some things. I'm transitioning to hopefully get another job or start another business. So we'll see what happens with that. But I feel like as an entrepreneur and as a business owner, you have to know how to run the business, obviously. But I think running the business is actually one of the skills that I think that comes after, basically, what I'm trying to say. After you have your personal finances down. Because if you don't have your own personal finances down, running a business becomes a lot harder. And so, this is one of the lessons that was taught to me by, I wouldn't call him a mentor, but I definitely had a chat with one of these guys once, and I can't remember his name right now because it was a brief chat. But he had a high net worth of over $250 million, and one of the first things he told me was to track everything I spend, because if I can't manage my own life, how am I going to manage a multi-million or multi-billion-dollar business? And that's definitely true. So that's my current job, is I'm an entrepreneur. However, in the past, I've worked at multiple video game companies. I love gaming. I love golf. I love looking at real estate, even though I don't participate yet. And, other things include, going to concerts and dinners, and I love sushi, but, I try not to spend that much money on sushi. So those are some of my other passions, and personal finance. So I think that the goal of this video, at least, is just to get this kind of ball rolling, and hopefully people may tune in. They probably won't, but that's okay. And then the other thing that I want to focus on, at least with my first series of 5 to 10 videos, is I want to take somebody's budget or somebody's spending habits and go through them. So I want to be able to review. So for example, if I I'm hoping to source a friend for this, but ideally I want to see other finances. That sounds evil, but what I'm trying to ascertain is basically where's their money going and where's it coming from. And as long as their cash flow incoming is higher than their cash flow outgoing, that's pretty good. So, that's one thing that we're going to try to do here is basically analyze people's personal balance sheets, I like to call them, or personal profit and loss statements. And then we can, try to make recommendations on how can you budget more, or, allocate your budget for your different goals. So if your goal is to move out of your home and, you're 22, we can kind of look through your spending there. Or, if you're 35 and you want to buy your first home, or, if you are making entirely way too much money and you don't know what to do with it, hopefully I can come up with a plan for those people, after giving it quite a bit of thought and obviously some editing magic to make at least the video look presentable. That is the whole nature of this channel, and you know, I kind of wanted to call it like Humphrey Reviews Budgets or something like that, but for now let's just call it Humphrey Yang, because I'd like it to be an educational channel where people can learn about personal finance and ways to save, ways to make money, ways to build your wealth. And let's face it, I think that everyone could use this education, not just me and not just my immediate friends. So that's why I'm here, and hopefully, gosh, I don't know, hopefully you can have fun watching me, and let's see how fast or how far we can take this thing. Yep, that's it. So once again, Humphrey Yang, thank you for tuning in, and soon I'll have some more content for you guys soon. And I definitely have a better camera than this. This is kind of just my iPhone, because, you know, every YouTuber says, hey, just put a video up and, you know, go through the process. And that's basically what I'm trying to do here. I'm actually just in my living room. I'm like literally just sitting here with like a whole bunch of crap in the background, but just want to get started, and hopefully this is one of the ways that I can make that happen, and I'm excited to see what happens. It's possible nothing will happen. So I feel like I'm just rambling now. Peace. See you later.